Hello, friends. Greetings from Denver's Athmar Park. If you're a follower of my feed, you might remember that I was in front of this home back in October after I had discovered that this home was the home of architect Charles Gordon Lee, a Taliesin Fellow and a student, an actual student of Frank Lloyd Wright. Well, now that home is for sale, which means we get to take a look inside and try to piece together the story of this interesting home. So come on with us and check it out.
Now, you really have to use your imagination as we explore this house, because quite a bit has been updated, including the most recent refresh. But you can see that there are some original architectural elements, like this gang of windows to create a ribbon window effect on the front. And here we are on the other side of those windows. You actually enter the home into the kitchen. They actually made a decent cabinet choice in here. Adjacent to the kitchen is the original living room. These windows are not original, however. And what is original, though, is if we go into the adjacent bedroom, we have this wall-to-wall glass with an original operable portion. This glass is 100% original. Here it is from the outside. Imagine having this indoor-outdoor connection in your bedroom. Very cool. Actually, all the bedrooms have this feature, although the operable portion has been changed out. And in this bedroom, we can actually look at some of the walls and see that there are some scars from woodworking that was originally here. You can kind of make out the lines. It's a little hard to see, but you can imagine this was probably Frank Lloyd Wright style woodwork. Here's those same bedroom windows from the outside. Now, the house has been split up into two parts. There's the main house here, which I think is a tract home because there's another copy on the block, and then there's a split level portion on the front of the house, which is now an ADU with its own kitchen. And we're going to go into that split level portion now. Now, as you enter the split level portion, you'll actually notice this nice little piece of woodwork by the door, and right here, it would have connected to the house originally. And as we go up the stairs, this is the truly historic portion of the house, because this is where I believe Charles Gordon Lee had his office for the period of time that he lived here. So many a great project would have probably been designed here. Schools, homes, churches. You can only imagine that he was here probably with a couple of employees in this nicely lit space with the natural light and vaulted ceilings here in the 1950s. And as we look back down toward the windows and look out the windows, you can imagine that Charles' view out these windows probably wasn't that much different in the 1950s. Of course, the cars would have been different. Now, below this office space is this little living room parlor. Maybe it was a conference room, hard to say, with the beadboard. And in this corner where there's laundry hookups, we think there was originally a fireplace here because there's an abandoned chimney on the house. Very cool to find these little bits of history in unassuming mid-century Denver neighborhoods.